Hello everyone. In this video, I will do a demonstration of building a data visualization platform using DataSpider and Snowflake, which is getting popular among global companies as a cloud-based data warehouse. In this scenario, we will demonstrate the entire process of integrating customer data and sales data, storing it in Snowflake in the cloud, and finally visualizing and analyzing the data using BI tool to plan sales strategies. In the first step, DataSpider reads customer information from the SQL server, then reads sales data from an Excel file. Next, merge customer data with sales data and convert the merged data. Finally, store the merged data in Snowflake in the cloud. After that, we will access Snowflake from Power BI to visualize the data. Now we will create this scenario using DataSpider. This screen is DataSpider Studio where we create scripts. First, we will create a new project. Click on the Read Table icon from the SQL Server adapter in the tool palette on the right. And then drag and drop it on the central canvas. As for the destination, choose the preset SQL Server connection settings. Click Launch Table Browser and select the Customer Information table. You can check the table schema as well as the contents of the database. This completes the setup for reading customer data from SQL Server. Next, we will read sales data from an Excel sheet. Select the Read from Sheet icon from the Excel adapter in the tool palette and place it on the canvas. Specify which Excel file to read from, and then choose the sheet name. Select Update Column List to read the column information. This completes the loading of sales data from the Excel sheet. Next, we will merge these two datasets. Select the merge icon from the conversion and place it on the canvas. Connect the customer data icon and the sales data icon to the merge mapper. The merged data will be stored in the table of Snowflake. Place the right table icon from Snowflake onto the canvas. The input data is the previously used merge mapping. For the destination, select the pre-configured Snowflake connection settings. Then click Launch Table Browser to enable writing to the customer sales table. Just like before, you can check the contents of the table, but currently it is empty and does not contain any data. Just to be sure, access the Snowflake table on the cloud from the web browser and confirm that it is the same state. We will set up the merge mapping configuration in the left window. You can see the schema for the input source data. And in the right window, you can see the schema for the output data. Since we will merge these, click on the merge option here. There are various methods for merging, but this time we will use the end integrate merge. The primary key for read customer data and read sales data is the company code. We will draw lines from each column of the input data to the corresponding columns of the output data. To process the data, I will add one mapper. Total amount is calculated by multiplying unit price by number of units. So we'll use the multiply icon from the tool palette. Connect the lines from unit price and number of units to total amount. Since we'll store date info as a timestamp with today's date, select current date time icon from date section. To align the format for the output, I will specify the format as month, date, and year. We'll set the date format. We've now completed the data processing. Finally, we will complete the DataSpider process flow. We will draw a flow line from the start icon to the end icon to complete the process. Now let's align the elements here to make everything look organized. To check if everything is set up correctly, let's click the debug icon and run a debug test. Looks like the script was run successfully. If you look at the execution log, we can see that 10 pieces of data have been successfully stored in the Snowflake database. To make sure, let's click on the right customer and sales data icon to check out the table. If we look at the database, we can see that the customer sales data, which was empty before, is now filled in correctly, and it includes the total amount we calculated earlier along with the date. I will open Snowflake in the web browser and refresh to check if the data has been updated. We can see that data has been uploaded here. I will access this database from Power BI to visualize the data. I've already set up the chart template in Power BI beforehand. I'll refresh this to load the data. By visualizing the data in Power BI like this way, we can now easily analyze the data whenever we need to. That's how you can quickly get started. To learn more, you can visit our website in the description. Thank you for watching.